Okay. Best place of worship in Fort Worth. Who should I vote for? I know who I should vote for. Hey friends, Mikester here, your humble servant, with the weekly update from First United Methodist Church of Fort Worth. And yes, we want to ask you to vote. What are you voting for, you ask? The Star Telegram has a contest that runs through June 11th. The contest is called the Fort Worthy Stars That Shine, and one of the categories is Best Place of Worship. Guess what church is one of the finalists? That's right, it's us, First United Methodist Church. So if you go to the site that you see, it is so easy to vote, literally. Not that, but literally. I voted earlier today. Do vote for our church. If this is a place that has made a difference for you, vote for our church. Have fun with it. Tell your friends. And what I want to tell you is how appreciative I am for our communications team, because they're the ones that recognize this, and they're the ones that are giving us the opportunity to do it. Well, as you know, we have opportunities that lie ahead in front of us. The first Sunday of June, for example, will be our next edition of Baptism 101. It's really exciting to see all the young families that are bringing children to be baptized, and Baptism 101 is the first step. So if you fall in that category, please do go online and let us know that you'll be attending that. And then the week after that, there are important things coming up. One of those is related to a new retirement facility that is available here in Fort Worth. It's called Stevenson Oaks, and they're going to be doing a presentation here at our church on Tuesday, June 5th, and then on that Thursday the 7th. Perhaps you've heard of the program called Room in the Inn. It's so important because it means that during the 2 hottest months of the year and the 3 coldest months of the year, our church is a site on every Thursday evening where people in the community who do not have a home can come to the Justin building to have a hot meal, have a good night's rest, have breakfast the next morning, and do it in the community of loving, caring people. And there's a training that's coming up on that Thursday for the summer session. If this is the time that you want to say, yeah, I'll do this, then please do come and be a part of that training. We had us a party last week. It wasn't just any party. This was a surprise party for Dr. Lamar Smith's 91st birthday. We had the party at the Central Texas Conference Center, right across from Texas Wesleyan University. That center has the area that's called the Lamar E. Smith Evangelism and Church Growth section. So we wanted Lamar to come and not know that a lot of people were there waiting to surprise him, to sing happy birthday, and to share birthday wishes and delicious treats together. And as you can imagine, pictures were taken and videos were done. Let's take a moment now to enjoy some of these images and these memories of last week. Well, I hope you enjoyed those pictures from Lamar's birthday party last week. And now joining us is the birthday boy himself. Let's say hello to Dr. Lamar Smith.
Hello, Mike. It's nice to be here.
Well, it's great to have you. And I'm not sure that people know that you and I share an office space.
Well, it's just my good fortune.
Well, I think it's mine too. We're in the foundation building, and our offices are side by side, and we have that little inside door that we can just go in and out of our offices whenever we feel like it.
And Mike's side always has candy.
That's true. It's part of my job description, and I take it very seriously.
And my side just has a messed up desk.
Your side has the best pictures and symbols of your ministry that I can imagine. And that was a part of last week's birthday party. Did you enjoy that?
I did enjoy it, and I was totally surprised.
Wow.
John had told me he wanted to see the Lamar Smith show at the conference center, and I had been awarded a very generous and very gracious honor.
Yes.
And there is a cabinet, a glass cabinet that shows some evidence of my ministry.
Some really
over the
good
last
evidence
60
of your
or 70
ministry.
years. And what it really was a setup for me to be surprised by the staff. So John took me to breakfast first, and then out to the Central Texas Conference Center, and then led me over to a double door, which entered a large, spacious room. And he said, "Have you ever seen what's in this room?" And I think I said, "Oh, one time I looked in there, but there was nothing to see." So he opened the doors, and there was the entire church staff singing happy birthday.
That's right.
It was a great surprise and a great thrill, and I was highly entertained. I still wanted to show John the evidence of my award upstairs, right. But I could hardly get away from the crowd until later. I did take him up there, and I think everybody got up there. And
we did.
So a very nice award to me in my ministry, and I was flattered.
Oh my gosh. And our friend Pam Erlinson was really instrumental in the two of you putting together the style of that and the arrangement.
Good. Well, it was wonderful. Last year when I was 90, they had a nice party for me, and I was looking forward to my 100th, which would be a natural follow-up to the 90.
I think it sounds good to me.
I was looking for nothing on 91.
Well, we've created a new tradition for 91, which is lemon cake and chocolate chip cookies.
Amen.
Hear, hear. So take notes and put that into your planning.
That's good thinking.
Well, in addition to us reminiscing about your birthday, the thing that I was really curious about, Lamar, is every week you make lots and lots of phone calls to new people to our community and people who have worshiped in our church. And when you talk to people, what is it about our church that you try to share with them that you think is important?
Mike, I call people now, for the most part, who have worshiped with us, and just Monday night, I called a lady who had worshiped with us, and I wrote in my comments the best comments ever. This lady was so moved by our beautiful sermon, our beautiful music. It was just a very special day, and it turned out that she is the wife of Admiral DeWalt,
Oh my goodness.
who was the officer over all the naval bases in this area. And I didn't know I was speaking to an admiral's wife, and I just called her Jenny, and she just called me Lamar. So we got along fine. And then later, she said something about the admiral, and I thought, this woman knows an admiral. Well, she promised to bring him to church. He was on duty last Sunday, so she was by herself, but promised to bring the admiral to worship with her. She loved our service, and really,
so glad.
Now when I call people, they are people who have been here, and I had some beautiful responses to last Sunday's worship service. It is my mind to call the people who worshiped in that service, though we have 2 other worship locations that are just as inspiring in their own way as ours. But I have the fortune to worship at 9:30 and 11 in the sanctuary, and I call the visitors to those services. Wow. And I love doing that.
I know you do.
It's sort of an expansion on what I did when I came here. Would you like me to tell you about that?
Let's do a teaser. How about this? Because we want everybody to know that you and I are also going to tape a segment that many of you know as Pause for the Cause. Look for that, because in that, we're going to talk about your ministry and the places you've been and how you've started here and now how much fun you're having serving here right now.
I'd love that.
Okay.
I'd love that.
Well, tell you what, I can't begin to tell you how much I love serving with you here at Lamar and being your office space roommate.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
And
My pleasure.
Well, we thank you so much for everything that you do here and for being with us.
Thank you, Mike.
And we're grateful for all of you. And so, yes, friends, this has been your Moment with Mike.